Well, guys, this is the final part of our Equestria Girls mini-series for the Charming Analysis Podcast channel.
Cries of tears of rainbows.
Why are you crying tears of rainbows?
Because because this is just such a little great little show. Like, I like it a lot more.
It's starting to grow on me.
Like, it's so cute, and it's just like,
it really is.
I'm sorry, but they look so goddamn cute in those outfits. Like, I'm so happy that, like, for once, I can be happy that this is a fucking toy brand. Because it's like, looking at those outfits, they're like, oh,
you would want to buy that?
I would, though.
I would, too, to be honest with you. Who knows? Maybe we can start a collection of them.
Actually get somebody to make those. Oh.
Well, that, too. Anyway, we'll gush about that in a minute. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Charming Analysis Podcast. And this is our final part to our Equestria Girls mini-series for now. So, there's a lot of shorts. So, we just decided to pick one of the specials, which had multiple stuff in it. And we'll eventually, not for a while, we'll eventually come back to these shorts and do more reviews on them. But for now, this is our final part for now. Right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so, because we've literally watched, like, so much shit. I don't mind it, but at the same time, I want to watch some other shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, today we're going to be reviewing the Holiday Unwrapped special. It's basically just a bunch of shorts of all kinds talking about, like, a lot of winter themed stuff. It's basically winter fall themed shorts.
Yes.
From, like, snowball fights to, like, cooking to concerts, shit like that.
Just slice of life, high school
shit.
Like, shit that, like, are good old
feel-good shit.
Good old shit for our Equestria Girls. And I'm just going to call them Equestria Girls.
Yeah,
because that's what they technically are.
Yeah. So, basically, it's a special mixed of, like, do you know how many shorts exactly were in this?
I don't know. It was, like, maybe 15, I think.
Yeah, let's just say at least 10. There's at least 10 shorts in this, and you can find it on YouTube if you guys want to go check it out for yourselves, but we decided to pick one special and review the Holiday Unwrapped special.
Yeah.
Which is a mix of, like, 10 to 15, maybe a little bit more shorts and stuff. So, what are your thoughts on... Okay, have you seen this before?
I saw, like, half of them before. The other half I didn't see. The interactive ones I definitely didn't see. I was shocked that they actually had those, because it's like, if they did have them, like, for maybe on a website or an app or something.
They probably had it on, like, an app or something.
Yeah.
Or they probably did it for, like, what's it called?
Interactive.
It's probably for, like, interactive, like, stuff. Maybe if you got the DVD or something.
Yeah,
that they had
maybe.
them on, probably it came on that. That's the only thing I could think of.
But it was, honest to God, the slice of life shit is probably just so fucking adorable.
It really is.
I love seeing these characters, like, interact off each other. I consider them all different characters from the main series.
Honestly, yeah. Like, I'm impressed with Equestria Girls in a sense, because I actually like this more than the main My Little Pony series, and that's saying a lot coming from me and stuff like that, who's only seen, like, I think up to beginning of season 4 of Gen 4, so this is actually a breath of fresh air, and I honestly really like it a lot more compared to, like, other stuff I've seen, so that was nice. But yeah, so I guess what are your thoughts, like, so I guess what's your favorite short out of the ones we saw?
I like the snowball fight one because I think it's really funny.
Yeah.
I like the photo shoot with the
cornucopia. Yeah, that one's funny too.
That was funny. The costumes were really hilarious and cute.
Like, something I will admit about at least this one in particular, and just in general, but mainly this one in particular, I love how they come up with all these kinds of outfits for these characters. to appeal to, like, artist perspectives, because I would probably do, like, multiple different, like, fan art series of just them in costumes.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, there's a bunch of shit. Like, I literally have, like, there's literally a compilation of all of these characters in different outfits, and it's, like, all of them are, like, 30 plus minutes long. So, that would be a lot of fucking costumes.
And that's something I will give props to the artists for. Like, I'm happy we get a bunch of costumes. So, when you draw fan art of them, you have plenty of ideas.
Yeah, you can create different personas for them and all this type of stuff. It's more of a creative aspect than anything.
Yeah, because, like, I decided to do some fan art of these guys and stuff. And you guys will see with the thumbnail for this video that I decided, minus this episode, I mainly made the thumbnail focus on Sunset, just because
Sunset is the best fucking
she's one of the best characters in the show, in my opinion, and 2 is because you don't really get to see her outside of Equestria Girls, so I wanted to do, like, some kind of fan art for it, in a sense, and because I consider her, like, one of the best main characters, honestly, in this series. I'm sad she's not in the main series, except for, like, maybe, like, a couple things, but it's fine with me, but I want to finally draw her, and it's probably one of the best thumbnails I've made, and it's the only thumbnail I've made so far this year. So, that's saying something. I guess my favorite shorts, definitely the one with Rainbow Dash getting Fluttershy like a Secret Santa gift. That was fucking cute.
That was cute.
I really liked a lot of the Sunset Shimmer themed episodes, like the when you're trying to wake her up and stuff like that. And I don't think that was an interactive one, but I think it kind of started it.
Interactive one.
It was?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't realize that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good. Another thing I really liked about
Sunset dealing that sweet scrub.
The fucking sugar high is like so fucking hilarious. The fact that Pinkie Pie actually did that was like, damn.
Well, I'm just convinced that the Pinkie Pie secretly just
she does not do drugs.
No, I mean she's a fucking Sunset's drug high like dealer. I'm so convinced. Lord. And I think that's why like people like
ship them as much as they do.
Yeah, people do ship Sunset and Pinkie, and I can honestly see that because they're honestly really cute together.
I will agree on that, but I kind of ship anybody at this point with this show. Like, I'm okay with whoever ends up together. Like, I have no preference. As long as, like, you know, they're good, I don't care. What else? But yeah, like, you get to see, like, all kinds of, like, interactive perspectives I guess, like, what would Fluttershy do in this circumstance, or what would Applejack do? I like that aspect in this. I just wish they could have, like... The only thing I wish they could have done differently was the long pauses. I don't feel like we're
we can't really do anything about that if it wasn't, like, interactive thing. We couldn't really do anything about that.
Yeah, but they should have made 2 different versions. One that's the interactive one, and one that's not. Just so that way it doesn't, like, feel like you're waiting for something to happen. But that's me.
It doesn't really bother me.
It doesn't bother me too much, but it's something I did notice. But I really don't have any complaints for this. This is probably going to be, like, the shortest fucking video we do.
Yes.
Because the shorts are just simple. There's not really much to it. Per se, like,
but they're really, really enjoyable.
They're enjoyable and stuff. I agree.
I would just continue to like
watch it and
like Equestria Girls. I wish this continued. Honestly, if it was just like Equestria Girls set in high school and it was just following these characters, like if it was like a thing where like you followed them into like, let's say, similar to the actual series where you follow them into adulthood and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they should have done.
Like, you could have done something.
That's what I feel like they should have done.
Yeah, but again,
it's still
this
good.
had to end with MLP ending, and we're probably never gonna see this again.
Well, I kind of hope they do something for Gen 5.
Well, they are gonna have Sunset Shimmer. That's about it. But she's gonna be in pony form, and it's gonna be a comedy.
That's Pony Life. That's 4.5. That's not Gen 5.
But it's Pony Life, though.
But technically, she is supposed to. From what I've seen, there is art for her in the Pony lifestyle, so that's gonna assume that she's gonna be in it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Sunset deserves so much better, and she deserves so much better.
Well, then again, we haven't seen Pony Life, so we don't really know.
Maybe I just want Rebecca, so I should just be in more shit. I don't know. Maybe I just want that, but either way, I just like.
It's fine. We'll whenever we get to Pony Life, which we are eventually going to review, we are going to talk about it and stuff like that, just in general, just talk about stuff for it, because I would not mind talking about it just to see.
Would you be willing to see the rest of MLP?
Yes, but not right now.
Oh, I know that. Not now.
Eventually, I would not mind going back and just, not really watch the first 3 seasons, kind of just watch, like, season 4 onward, because I've already seen the first 3.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to review each individual season. I just want to review it as, like, a collective. Because there's too many fucking episodes to really, like, do it by season.
More than 200.
There's, like, over 200 episodes. That's gonna literally take us, like, months. So, I think if we do it, we should just pick a couple episodes each season that actually go with the plot.
There's not really much of a plot.
But you get what I mean.
But the plot... Okay, I'll tell you this right now. The actual serialized plot is...
non-existent.
No, it's just not interesting to me. I don't care about them literally trying to fucking reform everything, because that's pretty much what it is. It begins to be, and it's so fucking boring. Like,
look, we'll figure it out when it gets to it. We'll figure it out. But for now, like, I'll eventually watch it, but I still favor this over it.
Yeah, I will forever favor Equestria Girls over MLP.
And that's kind of sad, but
that's sad to me.
Well, not to me. But
I'm just happy that I could consume.
No. Let me explain.
Like, I'm happy that I can consume something that's, like, you know,
interesting
on its own, very funny.
Okay, let me finish. Jay, let me finish. Look, I'm not saying the series is sad. It's sad that the fact that the miniseries is doing better than the original. However, I do like this better than the original. I feel like this is what they should have done with Gen 4. Personally, this is what they should have done. Even though, like, I feel like they could have done, like, a mix of both. But I feel like this series has potential, and I wish that they could have, like, you know, done more with it. Had potential, and I wish they could have done more with it. But I'm happy for what it is.
I'm happy for what it is, too, but...
You wish they could have done more.
Yeah, but they could have, like...
They could have done a lot more with it.
It could. I mean... What can I expect from a comedy series on a fucking Equestria Girls? But I think literally because it has, like, one of the best fucking MLP characters of all time in the franchise.
That's
ever.
True. I agree with you on that one.
In the franchise ever, I think it just set a high expectation for itself.
Yeah.
And, like, it's fine. Fine to put that character in comedy, but I think she could have been so much more.
Yeah.
She could have been, like, the sarcastic bitch of the main cast.
Yeah.
I
would have liked to see her in the regular series just to see how she would play off of the characters and stuff. I feel like that would have been interesting in my opinion. But that's just me.
But we can only dream now, can't we?
Yeah.
Now we will just only have fanfics
and whatever shorts we have left.
Fan art and shit.
Alright. Anyway, this is probably we're like dragging this out and it's only like 15 minutes. So let's just give our rating in a minute. But basically this is gonna be the last part for now of the Equestria Girls miniseries. We'll eventually come back to this and, like, do more stuff for it, but it's probably going to be a while until that happens because I want to watch some other shit. I do like this, but I want to watch some other shit. So that way we can get something besides that on the channel because I want to watch at least, like, a couple stuff before the end of the month.
Okay.
So, yeah. We plan on watching Soul next and then Hilda Season 2, and then we'll probably have a couple videos here and there, but that's really all we're planning on this month. I just want to try and get those done and stuff. But we're planning on doing Soul this Sunday, so you guys are going to be seeing that review coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's give our rating just for the thing in general, because there's way too many shorts to fucking count.
Uh-huh.
So, who wants to give the rating first, me or you? You?
Sorry, I'm just yawning because, like, we're doing this at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And I have to go to bed in a minute.
I find it very entertaining.
Me too.
I find it very entertaining. I find it very cute, very sweet, very funny. I would honestly see a lot more of this if we could.
I would,
but there's
too.
only fucking 2 seasons web series available, and it's just like it breaks my fucking sad little gay heart. So,
well, we could say more for another day.
Yeah, we could say more for another day. But for this special in particular, that's like winter themed. I found it cute. I give it like
too.
a 6 out of 10.
You give it a 6 out of 10?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're probably going to be like, why the fuck are you saying this? I probably give this an 8 out of 10. I would watch this
You would rate this over the movies?
Not, okay. Movie-wise and web series-wise, I consider different. Okay. For, like, a web series, I'm basing this on web series, not on the actual movies.
Okay.
For a web series, I think it's really good. I think it's a good, like, wholesome content that I wish more people, saw. I think it's good. It's got potential. Well, it had potential and stuff like that. And, I could see someone, like, doing I could see something like this in future generations of My Little Pony. Like, probably not the same way as this, but...
I could see it as its own thing, to be honest.
Yeah, they should have just done, like, a spin-off of it.
Yeah, like, why did... maybe because it wasn't that popular, maybe? I don't know.
But I would have loved to see this as a spin-off.
Because you don't get much...
spin-offs.
You don't get much girly, like... Okay, you don't get much girly, like, cast, like, centric, like, comedy themed animated shows anymore. All of them go to the internet.
Yeah, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, it's making the internet more for where the comedy people kind of go to.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's kind of more like a safe haven for them. But for a web series, I'm not judging it based on the movies. I'm judging it based on, like, its own thing. So, for a web series, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's really good. I do recommend you guys go watch these shorts because they're honestly really funny.
Go watch all of Equestria Girls.
Yeah, please go watch this series. Like, it's disappointing that not a lot of people even talk about this series. It's actually really good. I'm impressed. Overall, I honestly enjoyed watching this. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, but I like it.
Sometimes people are too afraid to admit that they like girly shit.
You can like girly shit if you want to. No one's going to think you're less of a man or more of a man or whatever. Whatever you identify as. I don't care what you identify as. But
oddly enough, fucking brony community fucking wanted to like a girly property, but wanted to become the most fucking, like...
Best thing ever.
It's like Equestria Girls just spat in the face. It's like, nah, we're just gonna do fun girly shit.
Yeah, and it's not to the point where it's like super girly, but it's a little bit more girly than like the regular series, but I don't mind it. It's like
I don't mind either.
It's like they do it to the extent where it's not overkill.
I love that shit. Like, you have no idea. It's like, hey, I identify, like, from the time of this recording, I identify as a guy, and I still like this shit, man.
Yeah.
I still love seeing these, like, these girl characters doing girl things, like,
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool to me. And I especially comedy centric. Like, I find it so cute and so funny. I just wish that cartoons did this more.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Like, now it's just all serialized and shit, and it's like...
Yeah.
Why?
Anyway, that's basically the end of our Equestria Girls mini-series for now. We'll eventually come back to this property and do more stuff with it, but for now, this is the final part. I thank you guys.
There's definitely some specials that I would like to see. The one where I like to show you the one where the Dazzlings come back.
Yeah.
I like to show you the one.
I wouldn't mind seeing
where
that.
Fucking, I don't care for this character, but I like to show you the one where fucking Starlight goes to. I like to show you the cruise one, all that stuff.
Yeah, but we can save those for another podcast in general. Or we may eventually do like a season 2 in quotes of this.
They go on tour at one point.
Yeah, but you save all those for another day, honey.
That's another time.
But that's for another time. So we'll eventually come back to this property. It's just we want to try and do some other stuff. But this is the final part for now. I really enjoyed myself when watching this. Did you enjoy yourself watching this?
Yeah. What would you give, like, for now? What would you give the entire Equestria Girls?
Well, currently, based on the stuff we've seen, I give it between like a 7.5 and an 8. I think it's good. I recommend it for anybody that just wants to see some wholesome slice of life shit and stuff like that. It's a good series. Like, it could have done a little bit better. There's some weaker points, some stronger points in it based on what we've seen. It gets better as it goes on. So
Is it better than
the main series?
No, Yui Ordinary Life.
What?
The Inmate Ordinary Life. Yui.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna sound so fucking stupid. I haven't seen this. Nichijou is better than Nichijou.
Yes. But it's different in its own right.
Equestria, you said it here. Equestria Girls is better than Nichijou.
But look, that's a topic for another day.
It's better than Nichijou. We gotta, you know what? That'd be a good comparison. Equestria Girls versus Nichijou.
We'll do it a different day, honey.
I will compare it.
Oh my gosh.
Equestria Girls versus Nichijou.
Anyway, that's for another podcast for another day.
But you heard it here, fellas. Equestria Girls is better than
Honey,
Nichijou.
I haven't seen it since high school, damn it.
But Mari.
You've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
So,
but that means it's better than Nichijou to me.
You haven't even seen it!
Exactly. That means it's better already. Since I've seen Equestria Girls.
Anyway, we're just going to leave it off here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content coming soon. We're going to be having Soul hopefully done by this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. And then Hilda Season 2. Stop putting your tongue out. All right, I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're out.